Now, people do ask us how we earn our living doing it. It's very expensive, of course, keeping an orchestra like this. We have a number of sources: Arts Council, of course, British Council, also summer work, clubbing seals in Norway. The other thing we do, we write film and TV music. Now, you probably know the different types of film and TV, so there's obviously different types of film and TV music to go with it. One of the things we specialise in is sort of cute animals music, like this. Cute animals has a kind of jingly jangly ukulele sound. Let's take a look. What is this? Cat videos. I hate cats, but I love cat videos on Facebook. Who's got a cat in their house? Your house stinks. So it's cat videos, and yeah, the music is playing away like that, and it might not be cats in the house, it might be stray cats, you know, not in China, obviously. You know, stray cats, you get them in restaurants, mainly. Yeah, but then when the cats fall over or do something funny, they will get a little run on the glockenspiel, so it's like this. Ah, sweet. Or sour. Depending on how you like your cat. Now, newsy music, that's got an exciting feel, a kind of announcement, fanfare feel, sounds like this. Yeah, you've got an important announcement to make. Mum, Dad, I've got something to tell you. I voted Lib Dem! Yeah, okay, so there's that. Then you get horror-y music. Horror has this kind of spooky horror sound to it. This is what's behind the cupboard type thing. And then you get kind of stabby type horror music. Sounds like this. Yeah? So you normally conduct that like this, basically. Okay, so then you get horror, and then you get romancy music, you know, sweet, slushy type stuff. Now in romance music, you can't just play a note, like straight, like here's a note, there's this note. You can't just play that note in romance, you have to kind of do a run up to it, like Villa will now do. That's romance. Now, if you use that trick, you can make anything romantic. The boys here can do a fantastic ambulance sound. Let's have an ambulance. Now, who made a speciality of romantic ambulance music? Tchaikovsky. We'll do it. Movie, you know, who likes action movies? James Bond. Anybody like action movies? Anybody been out of their house before this evening? Any action movie? Action movie. One thing you've got to have in action movie, you've got to have sort of driving strings like this. Driving strings. And you've also got to have sort of big chunky brass sound, which is known in the trade as Brahms. Brahms go like this. That's Brahms. If you put those two things together, you get James Bond. You can also get, by the way, you can make anything like that exciting. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star with Brahms and James Bond stuff. And go. Westerns, you don't see those too much anymore. Westerns, that got out in the West, they haven't got instruments, they can only whistle. So they whistle, so there's a lot of whistling in Western. That also gets animals you do not get anywhere else, like snakes. Now we haven't got a rattlesnake here, but we've got a rattlesnake simulator in the form of Stephen. So we'll do our Western music and see what sort of thing we mean. Here we go. Now, you know what they say about film music? If it's any good, you don't notice it. Well, to hell with that. We want our music to be noticed, so we're going to do those 6 styles for you now. But do you know what? We're going to play those 6 styles against the wrong movie. So the first style we are going to start off is cute animal music played against horror movies. You'll see it on the screen. Let's try it. Here we go. Chris. New style, but with a Western movie. We'll have a bit of a commentary going through this. Let's try it. Here we go.
These are the headlines, and this is Rainer Hersch reading them. Fire in warehouse deliberate, say police. Queen opens Parliament. House of Commons debate continues. More misery for rail users. And tougher fines for drivers caught using their phones. Those are your headlines. Weather, cloudy.
Okay, next one is horror music, but with news footage. Right, let's try that. Here we go.
Respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain.
Romance, right? Romancy music, but against an action movie. Let's try this one. But with cute animals. And finally, our Western music, but with a romance movie. What are the chances? Any kids in the audience? Mummy and Daddy are going to have some explaining to do.